Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto finance in the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, I do have an update with what happened with Westpac Bank here in Australia in regards to me wanting to withdraw my own freaking money, literally my own money that I worked my ass off for. And it was an absolute disaster, but there is a resolution and you're not going to believe it. So make sure you stick around for that. There is a lot to talk about today. There is also a lot to talk about the banks here in Australia and the crypto crackdown, which is occurring literally in the last few weeks. This has been getting quite full on for us Aussie crypto traders and investors. So I'm going to be talking about that. A couple of banks that seem to be a little bit more lenient towards crypto investors, okay? We're going to be talking about banks literally stacking up billions of dollars worth of cryptocurrencies, including XRP, which is insane. We've got Kraken being sued by the SEC for an unregistered securities offering platform. Ridiculous. We have ARK Invest talking about Bitcoin spot ETFs as well. We've got Apple obviously being sued now because they're limiting crypto withdrawals on Apple products. Mental. And of course we have a Bloomberg analyst predicting $100 billion to come into this space. There's just so much to talk about, and I'm fired up again. Don't worry, it's coming. You got to stick with me. I'm also going to go over my 3 commerce trading bots with OKX. There is a lot to talk about today, so let's get into the video. Big shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Again, if you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification, because as you can see right here, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing, with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are getting freaking crazy in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find ladies and gentlemen do that, all right? So make sure you give it a good thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys absolutely rock. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff, all right? I don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose, but you can lose money like this in the blink of an eye in crypto. So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Right. Formalities are out of the way. I am going to go to the community tab, and just quickly before I get into all the freaking shit that happened yesterday with the bank, I'm going to talk about my XRP sculling, which is on my website. I've linked it there for you guys. I've got a full crypto collection now, and these rings are for real. I'm going to show you in a second, but I'm wearing my red ruby ring right here. But the Black Friday sale is taking place. I'm offering 40% off, and the discount code is BF40. If there's an opportunity to grab one of these now and you're into this kind of thing, go grab it, all right? Because it's not for everybody, but I personally absolutely love them. And definitely wearing red today at the bank. Now, moving on, Bulls. Yes, the update in relation to the Westpac crypto saga. Now, this post on Twitter, the first post literally got over 12,000 views. And to the point where Westpac actually started commenting on the post. Right. It's just crazy when you think about this. And so I was putting up stuff all day yesterday on Twitter. I received hundreds and hundreds of messages from everybody across literally Australia and the world. People have been retweeting this to actually show what's going on here in Australia with the crypto community and banks in general about us withdrawing our own money. Crazy stuff. There are hundreds and hundreds of people that have been blocked out of their accounts. And I honestly believe that there is a reason why they're doing that. And I'm going to show you an article in a moment. But in relation to the incident that occurred a couple of days ago with my bank account literally being closed off completely because of funds that were being withdrawn to a crypto exchange, So I actually went to the bank this morning. First thing, okay, and I put a Twitter video up on that, actually playing Megadeth, by the way. So I was fired up. First thing happened, I walked into the bank, went to speak to the bank manager as soon as I walked in. The minute I said I needed to speak to the branch manager, there was nobody around. There was probably 2 people working in the branch, right? Cool, I get it. People are busy. There's not much staff. Fine, I understand that. I'm very, completely understanding because I run businesses, so I get it. Then, obviously, I sat down and the explanations were flowing, right? So I basically said that I was blocked out of my account because I'm a cryptocurrency trader. The look on the bank manager's, the branch manager at the time who was there was like, okay. So yeah, I essentially sat down for approximately an hour. And this is, split in 2 half-an-hour segments right here. So obviously I went through an interview with Westpac's fraud department. No BS, okay? I don't bullshit on my channel. Half an hour I was on the phone to the fraud department at Westpac. I literally copped the 3rd degree. And I said it here. Do I know the risks of crypto? Yes. What is your experience with trading crypto? Well, I'm the Wall Street Bull, not being arrogant because I'm not like that. I'm very humble, but I had to show what I am doing with my crypto, like what I do in crypto. Insane, right? Then obviously the final nail in the coffin right here was that I actually had to sign a waiver that basically gives right to the bank not to try and recover the funds. It's a simple waiver that they want me to sign in order to trade cryptocurrencies. Only until that point was done would they release my own freaking cash. So it's just unbelievable to think what's happening here. I guess the big lesson that I've learned out of all this, and I've done this for years anyway, but having multiple bank accounts with multiple institutions, that's the first thing. Never just have one bank account or a couple of bank accounts with one bank. Because if stuff like this happens, you will be locked out of your account. And luckily, I had multiple other accounts. And yes, luckily also, my 3 commas day trading bots are making gains. So I had access to my crypto debit cards. And there's something brewing there, and I'm going to get to that at a later date. So, but luckily, I had access to capital or funds from other places. But I just want to say that this is getting worse and worse, and things are going to start to build up in the next bull market. I was having a conversation today with my colleague in relation to this, who happens to be very big in the traditional finance world. And, it's amazing to think that banks are starting to crack down so much on cryptocurrencies because they're losing liquidity. The fractional reserve banking system relies on depositors, and then those depositors' funds get lent out to borrowers. That's as simple as that. And this is like a legal Ponzi scheme, so to speak, right? People are getting more heavily into cryptocurrencies. Banks are losing the fees associated with transactions on everyday banking. And they're probably scared about this, but more so the CBDCs and central bank digital currencies are coming into play whether we like it or not. And I'm going to show you an article right now because the Australian Federal Treasury is actually talking about central bank digital currencies in an article in October, which I completely missed. So there's a lot of institutions now cracking down on cryptocurrencies. Thankfully, I managed to get all of that sorted, but everyone should be aware that there are limits to this stuff now. They are imposing significant limits. If you are transacting probably something over $1,000, it may even get flagged at $1,000, or $500, it may get flagged. And most likely you will be blocked, stopped until you go into the branch, verify your identity, and that's how you're going to have to do that. Now, the funny thing is, just to clarify as well, I did ask the bank manager, or whoever was there, I don't know if it was the bank manager, but because that person wasn't there, but I asked, what the limits were and whether or not it would happen again. And the simple answer was, literally from the fraud department, we don't know. This system will trigger it automatically. So it's just unbelievable to think that this has occurred, but thankfully, it was resolved. I am able to access those funds now, but the sheer questioning of what I'm doing with my own freaking money is insane. We don't own our money. Simple as that. If you're holding it in a bank, you don't own it. And that's the truth. It's not your money. The bank can shut you out. It happened to me, and it's scary stuff. So spread across multiple bank accounts, multiple institutions, crypto debit cards, whatever, that needs to be done. All right, it's unbelievable. Now, moving on. I'm going to get into all the news as well. We've got total crypto market cap by next year. We've got 19% at 3 trillion, 24% at 5 trillion, 20% of you think 10 trillion, and 37% of you think 15 plus trillion dollars. And I would love that. And I honestly believe that will be coming. No BS. Top altcoins in the portfolio. Superfarm XYO has been doing incredibly well. BTT, we have Alluvium and Constellation DAG. Bullish on these coins, especially XYO. I got into that very early. And this is the thing. If you're in crypto early, this is when people see gains. Now, let's have a look at coin market cap today. Do I have this set to US dollars? Yes, I do. There you go. $1.4 trillion today in the market, $55.47 billion in volume. So it's slightly down today, as you can see on the chart below. The total market cap's been all over the place in the last 24 hours. If we go to the 7 days, it is on a steady increase right here. 30 days, of course, it's gone up. Well, 90 days, the thing's just gone parabolic. And this is what's going to happen in the next bull market. Let's have a look at the year just out of curiosity. See, it's just steadily increasing. And this is why Raoul Pal is saying, don't F this up. Because he's actually right what he's saying. Now, top altcoins again, we have some that have gone up more. UFO Gaming, Electronium, MetaHero, DAG, Alluvium, Kin, and VCHO. Now, we'll get into the banking coins later. Now, let's go to crypto bubbles. Now, the Wall Street Bull University. Again, thank you. This number's actually incorrect. It's like 756 people, which I don't even know why this thing's not refreshing. I probably have to clear the cache on the phone. Weird. But thank you very much to every single one of you that have subscribed to this. It really means a lot to me because I can communicate with you easily and basically not be blacklisted on YouTube for financial advice or whatever. But I put up a lot of stuff in here, Bulls, like a lot. Okay. Buys, sells, trades, indicators, day trading bots, my futures grid trading bots. I've got stuff in here with obviously the news that comes out instantly. I put it up in there. My full instructional videos on 3 commas bots with the full setup guides. I have my entire bot list in that group, which you can literally just copy and paste if you wish. That's up to you. Or you can just set them up yourself, whatever. I've got instructional videos on how to do all of this. And the most bullish thing in here is I love talking with everybody directly in the DMs. And also I can speak to everybody in the chat feature now, which is active. So it's really cool. I can post up stuff any time of the day, and it's just really awesome to speak to everybody. Now, my 3 commas bots are increasing as I'm speaking on this video. Now, I'm going to show you that. Now, here is the application on your phone. I prefer to use the desktop style. I only use the app to monitor the bots, whether they're trading or not. All right. Now, if you are using the referral link below, you can do that. My subscribers will get 50% off the yearly membership, so you can buy it the whole year, or you can choose to do monthly, which is what I do, and you'll get 10% off that as well. So that is all linked below. Now, 3 commas will be doing a Black Friday sale, which is bullish as anything, and guys, go check it out if you wish. Do your own research, and please be careful because I trade with leverage, okay? Now, I have made a significant investment into these crypto bots because I've been doing this now long enough, and I'm going to show you that in a second. Now, I am running multiple bots here, as you can see. Literally 50 bots trading for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on an RSI indicator on a 3-minute time frame, and taking 1.5% profits on each deal. Now, that may not sound like a lot. I do receive a lot of questions about that. You have to understand that these things trade non-stop. So the smaller the profit, the more they're going to go in and out of deals. The bigger the profit, the longer they're going to stay in the deals, the less deals you will do. That's just how it works. Now, let's go to OKX because I will show you this. And by the way, yes, 3 commas and OKX are official partners of the channel. This is the portfolio today. I did make an investment into my trading account. Now, on the day, we're currently up $384. This has been quite flat all day. On the week, though, we're still up 2,000, which is insane in itself. On the month, still up 13,000. That's 30 days. And on the 6 months right here, 28,000, which is just nuts when you think about it. Now, I have activated a new feature that I discovered just literally a couple of hours ago, which is beast mode. Crazy stuff, okay? So just be careful with this stuff. Also, I'm trading with 15x leverage. I do not recommend trading with leverage unless you are well and truly experienced and prepared to lose that money, because you will get liquidated. What I mean by liquidated is if you get a margin call on that trade you're doing, you will lose your money. So this is the risk that I'm prepared to take. I don't recommend trading with leverage. Now, I've traded everything from 125x down to 5, 10, 20, whatever. So I've found a happy medium at 15x. So we're cool with that. As you can see, the 3 commas bots have opened up 493 deals, orders, right? Positions currently trading is 207 deals, trades, which if I was to do that with normal day trading, it just would not happen. That's just impossible. And this is why, again, I can mention this, day traders usually pick a couple of altcoins or something they're comfortable with, that they are sort of familiar with the movement of the actual charts themselves, and they'll trade on those. Whereas this I like because I run multiple businesses. I can monitor this throughout the day on the 3 commas app and have my trades work for me. And this is why I love 3 commas. Now, let's have a look at the position history. Couple of big deals. I mean, they're small profits, right? But they do add up. BSV's up 14. These are successful trades. 14.59 USDT, 5 USDT. I am trading long and short, by the way. So you will see short, 26 cents, 2 USDT. This one was a loss deal, but that's not too bad. 3 USDT, 3 USDT, 3 USDT, 3. It's just insane. Look at this. You do have a couple losses, very rarely though at the moment because they're doing quite well, but look at all these. This is all green. Easily a 90 to 90%, 95% win rate with these trades. And these do add up. This one was a big liquidation on Blur USDT. That was 89 USDT, but that happens. So you have to take that as well. Okay, so let's have a look. By the way, this is all on the 21st. So literally in one day, this is doing this non-stop. So while I'm focusing on other things in my life and doing work, I'm still trading cryptos. I do have 2 screens set up. I monitor these all the time to just check up what's going on. But as you can see right here, they're just going crazy. That was just one liquid. So I've seen probably 3 liquidations today. That's it. Pretty crazy stuff. And again, please be careful with this. Don't go crazy with the leverage. You need to be careful with leverage. Please, just please be careful, all right? Anyway, that's all in the Patreon bulls. And I love it because, again, I mentioned that it would be considered financial advice, the stuff that I'm putting up there. And go check it out for yourself. Its link is below. You'll see it in the description. Now, crypto bubbles on the day. Let's have a look. We have XRD. Radix up 16.3% today, 25 on the month, which is nice, 45% on the year. Let's have a look at some buying opportunities. In my opinion, I'm bullish on Chainlink. That is at $14 USD at the moment, down 6%. It is still up 60% on the month. Let's have a look here. We've got the market down because of all the crap going on with the SEC at the moment, just being absolute loose cannons of lawsuits. It's insane. $20 right here, 21% on the week. Bullish on that. Whereas Solana, there are some things happening with Solana, is down 5.8% today. Really good dollar cost averaging opportunity. I may take advantage of this, which is nice as well. And of course, we have our favorite XRP right here, 2.2% down today. It's still up 16% on the month, 70% on the year. That is very, very bullish. Anyway, let's get into all this news. Now, Treasurer unveils cryptocurrency reforms to protect Australians who own digital assets, okay? The crypto crackdown is starting to take shape, with the government revealing the next steps in its bid to regulate the digital currencies. The Treasurer, Jim Chalmers, unveiled his proposal to make crypto exchanges digital asset platforms subject to Australian financial services laws, aka ASIC is going to be regulating these like crazy, which they are. And the government is also proposing to make the platform operators obtain Australian financial services license, which costs millions of dollars. I know because I've looked it up. You can look it up yourself. Go on Google, research it. Platforms that hold over 1,500 of an individual's assets or $5 million in aggregate will be covered by the changes. And as you can see right here, where was this in the article right here? I just want to quickly get through this because it's getting crazy. But the tokenized, including digital currencies for Australia, there is a mention of a central bank digital. Here it is right here. Separately, Brad Jones, an assistant governor to the Reserve Bank of Australia, has outlined the central bank's evolving views of tokenized future, including digital currencies and central bank digital currencies. Right there. Here we go. The bank, though, it's only the early stages of planning for a new project. This is in the RBA right here. And the RBA and Treasury will also publish its stock take on their research into central bank digital currencies by around the middle of 2024, set out in a roadmap for future work. So I honestly believe they're trying to shut people out of cryptocurrencies, only allowing institutions to buy these assets. Meanwhile, they're stopping people from doing this because they're losing liquidity in the banks. And if that happens, the banks will collapse. It just will. They will collapse. And yes, we have the Aussie banks as well. This is going to be a long video tonight, by the way, Bulls. We have Commonwealth Bank and Westpac, which have basically cracking down on crypto. Now, I'm getting hundreds of messages about which ones are safe to use. I don't know at this point. I've seen a couple of people, and I'm not paid by any means to say this sort of thing, but I've heard ING Bank is a crypto-friendly bank. Who knows? Okay, I don't have any accounts with ING, but because of that, guys, you owe all my subscribers and followers a deal right here. So just putting that out there. I don't need anything. Do it for the followers. But anyway, so I think ING is a secure one. I don't know, but it's all banks. All banks. Now, moving on, Bulls, let's quickly get through this. Now, we have Ripple's XRP signaling explosive price moves as whale boosts holding up to $5 billion. Which is insane. And in the last 10 days, the price of Ripple's XRP has experienced 18% decline, bringing uncertainty in the crypto market. I'm not even uncertain at all. I'm very, very bullish. There are whales sending mixed signals right here, which is just crazy. But $5 billion in assets and buying sprees right here. They know. Banks and institutions know. And I really do think that they are accumulating as many altcoins as possible. Now, this is where it gets crazy, right? Where is this? Here we go. Bank stacking, okay? We have some interesting stuff here, but we have the BCBS report. 19 banks invested $9.4 billion in crypto with XRP. 2% of total is $188 million. That's euros, I should say, emerging notably alongside Bitcoin and Ethereum. Also, other coins such as Polkadot, Cardano, Solana, and Litecoin as well, showing wider blockchain acceptance in banking. An XRP rise gains institutional interest due to Ripple's legal victories and expanding banking services. There you go. So banks are literally stacking up cryptos and XRP. Meanwhile, retail is being shut out by other institutions because they are basically going to lose liquidity. Fractional reserve banking system. Now, we've got the halving frenzy coming because Bitcoin is going to be halving in April, and the halving impact and catalyst for the bullish trends, analysts and past halvings patterns and predictions. The Bitcoin community is eagerly anticipating the next halving event in April 2024, where the reward for mining will be halved from 6.25 to 3.125 Bitcoin per block, which again, that's a big drop. That's crazy. Historically, Bitcoin halving events have led to significant price increases due to reduced supply and sustained growing demand. The cycle typically involves a pre-halving price rally, followed by a post-halving reaccumulation phase, and eventually a parabolic surge to new highs. Bring it on. Cannot wait. We have the SEC charging Kraken, which is just insane. These guys are freaking ridiculous. I would love to go off for Gary Gensler, man, but seriously. And according to the breaking information, the SEC has filed a lawsuit against US crypto exchange Kraken. According to the information provided by Reuters, the SEC cited the platform's operation of an online cryptocurrency trading platform without registering with the institution as a reason for suing Kraken. And they're basically saying they're unregistered securities, which is just nuts. And so the SEC has filed a lawsuit against Paywood Inc., collectively known as Kraken, and Paywood Ventures Inc. filed a lawsuit against him. The SEC alleges that Kraken operated an online trading platform where customers could buy and sell crypto assets since 2013, and that many of those assets were based on investment contracts under the securities laws in the USA. Now, XRP is not on that list. Neither is Bitcoin. Incredible. Moving on, let's just get to this quickly. Let's have a look. We have Apple sued for limiting P2P payments via crypto and other methods. You know, even our phones, we don't even own our phones. It's controlled. It's crazy. Apple has been accused of non-competitive practices regarding payment methods used on their devices several times in the past year. The most notable example of Cupertino electronics manufacturer being taken to task for these practices would be a landmark case versus Epic Games, who eventually won the right to inform users of their app alternative payment methods that could bypass Apple's 30% cut of revenue generated by the Apple Pay. Now, restricting competing wallets, and in September, the giant was forced to deal with private antitrust lawsuit in which they were accused of abusing the dominance of Apple devices to the detriment of competing wallets. A similar investigation has also been undertaken in the EU regulators right now. So far, their findings have not been announced. And the phone is the ideal platform to peer-to-peer payments. Decentralized payments would allow iPhone users to send payments to each other without any intermediary at all. And the transaction costs for lower than that of Venmo, Cash App, and Apple, ultimately charged to move money to and from bank accounts and credit cards. Despite the obvious utility, there is no means to make decentralized payments on the iPhone. This is because of Apple's control over every app installed through its app store. So basically, they're just pissed off because they're not getting a cut of it. We have surprising forecasts. A Bloomberg analyst is predicting, $100 billion to come into this space, which is going to be bullish. CryptoMeter.io. Let me refresh this because it changes every single day. My bots are creeping up, which is nice to see that on my second screen. This website has a mind of its own, honestly. It doesn't even work. Like to see where the money's been going. Let's go down. No. Okay, fine. Fix the website. Anyway, bulls, this is my XRP skull ring. I have many in the crypto collection. Go get that now. Black Friday is 40% off. That is bullish. These rings are for real. And I'm currently in the process of making my own as we speak. So keep an eye on that. It's going to be bullish. Let's quickly go to X and then we'll end up on here, bulls. Yes, I'm at the Wall Street Bull Oz. Go follow me on X. Thank you to those 5,700 people. You guys are, and basically everyone's incredible for supporting me with the Westpac thing. So thank you very much. It's incredible. And it's nice to have this platform to actually get a voice and to actually have Westpac being, messaging on X is pretty insane in itself as well. But anyway, Crypto Rover, breaking Bitcoin just flipped bullish on the 2 weeks EMA ribbon, which is nice. Bloomberg, yes, 100 billion coming into this space. Johnny Deaton, and this is Dave Ripley from Kraken, but we strongly disagree with the SEC's claims, stand firm in our view that we did not list securities. That's true, and plan to vigorously defend our position. Now, Johnny Deaton, tomorrow I will post Google form for Kraken customers and users who are sick and tired of the SEC pretending to protect digital assets holders from legitimate good businesses like Kraken. We will fight to have our own voices heard and not let the SEC speak for us. That is true. That is the official Kraken post. We have Kathy Woods right here. Have a listen to this. Maybe it's HBAR.
Structure players, Solana is doing a really good job. I mean, if you look at Ether was faster and cheaper than Bitcoin in the day. That's how we got Ether. Solana is even faster and cost-effective than Ether. So, there are infrastructure plays. We do believe Web3, digital assets. That's a big idea, actually. Digital assets with property rights. First time ever online that we're seing property rights. Do you think that
Bitcoin and Ether?
Very, very nice. Yes, the SEC is like Oprah going lawsuit, lawsuit, lawsuit. We've got Jack the Rippler. Boom. That is crazy. That is my Shopify store. Ripple's partner AI Ansari Financial Services subsidiary to launch digital wallet in Dubai next year. That is bullish, and the digital wallet will allow users to pay bills, receive salaries, carry out money remittances, and access microfinance. Bullish as anything. Yes, that is me with Westpac today. No BS, and I'm still wearing the jacket. It's quite cold. Someone's just added to cart. You guys rock. I'm still wearing that jacket today. I'm boiling at the moment. And let's have a look here. We have X officially files a lawsuit against Media Matters. That's crazy. The fear and greed index is sitting at 71. We have Jeremy Hogan, quickly bulls, and putting out some bullish tweets today. Apparently, the $30 million that the SEC got from Kraken back in February this year wasn't enough. It's never enough for them. They want billions of dollars from Ripple. Not going to happen. It had to sue them again for more. Everyone feel protected again. Yeah, crazy. And guess which crypto is not included on the list of alleged securities? All of these cryptos apparently are securities. Mental right here. Go and have a look at that on X. That is pretty much it today, bulls. Let's have a quick look at the banking coins. And of course, this is my list, and I'm going to end up on this. But Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, AVAX, XLM, Hedera, Quant, all of these coins are in my Patreon. Go check it out. I'm still bullish as anything on XRP. No joke. This is going to be the banking coin. This is the future. 10,000%. Anyway, bulls, I'm out of here. Thank you very much. Make sure you join the Patreon. Follow me on social media as well. And thank you very much for all your support with the Westpac incident. And I wanted to document that because I think a lot of people are going to be coming into this new world of restrictions with cryptocurrency payments. And hopefully we can find an alternative. Yes. Anyway, I'll speak to everyone tomorrow. Have a good night, a good afternoon, and a good morning. And if it's morning, have an espresso. I'll speak to everyone tomorrow. Peace out, Bulls. Take care. Bye.